Hey, this is Dan, and if you came here looking for trades, paperbacks, graphic novel reviews, go ahead and hit that subscriber link, and while you're there, hit that notification bell. Let's get on with the review. Hey, this time I'm here to review Batman Knightfall Part 2, Who Rules the Night. If you guys remember from my last review of Knightfall Part 1, it was kind of it all centered around the climactic moment with Bane versus Batman. And Part 2 kind of still includes, like, Bane trying to, like, restructure and kind of, alter the power of Gotham. He's trying to gain control of all of the gangs in Gotham. But it just doesn't really, it's kind of like a side story, more or less. The main story for this seems to be about Azrael taking over for Bruce Wayne, Batman. Azrael becomes the new Batman. He takes on the mantle. And he's just not, he's not the same kind of Batman as Bruce Wayne. Robin seems really kind of like ticked off at him because he doesn't play by the same rules. He's a little more rough around the edges, you could say. But anyways, I didn't find this one to be as good as Part 1. I did enjoy it. I do like the new, well, at the time it was new, the Azrael Batman costume. I remember back in the day when it came out, I really thought it was kind of cool. But it didn't really debut until like almost the end of this collection, which I thought was kind of strange. He starts out with the gauntlets and then kind of builds the rest of the armor. But like I said, the Bane story was kind of like taking a back seat. And this was mostly about Azrael as Batman dealing with the Scarecrow mostly and Two-Face and just trying to rally up all the escaped inmates from Arkham Asylum. So I don't know if that's why I thought it was just okay. I just didn't think it was as good as the first one. Maybe if it would have had a little more interactions with Bane, I probably would have got more out of it. But I thought it was just okay. And by the way, this collects Batman 498 through 500. Detective Comics 664 to 6666, and Showcase 93 7 to 8, and Batman Shadow of the Bat 16 to 18. I've never heard of Showcase before. It's like I wasn't really a big fan of DC Comics, so I've never heard of that one before. But like I said, I thought this was just okay. I did rate this 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It could have been way better. I mean, I do like the Scarecrow as a villain. And I don't know how long Azrael ran as Batman. But it seemed like a very short kind of little stint in the story. There was even, like, the book kind of started out with a backstory that Robin was remembering something that he thought he was at fault for Bruce pushing himself too far. And there's, the drama. It was just... That was like, stories like that just made this an okay read. But it is what it is. Of course, as always, I will have a link down below if you'd like to pick up a copy for yourselves. Any and all purchases made through that link, even if you don't buy this specific book, I get a small percentage of every sale, so it helps me out a little bit. Also, there's the tip jar. If you guys can throw in a couple bucks, I'm trying to save up for movie editing software, lighting, microphones, all that jazz. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, later.